Hello and welcome to Frugal Over 50. My name is Amy and I'm happy to welcome you here to my channel. I'm happy to be with you today because I'm going to give you an update of my cash envelope system that I'm using for my February no spend. So the first thing that I want to do is show you my beautiful cash envelopes and tell you how I came to create them. I'm just going to hold these up here. Are you ready for this beauty? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? That is a regular envelope, which I've put tape on. See that? And I cut it and taped it. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I didn't want to spend any money. So that's food. You can see I get $100 for food. Here comes household. Get $100 for household. And gas, you can see I have a typo there and I taped over it. And then I have a miscellaneous category. All right, so I'm going to tell you how it's gone so far. The first thing you need to know is that it has gone really, really well. So I am going to check in with you about specific amounts that I have saved so far using the cash envelope system. Here we go. I decided to use the cash envelope system as part of a February no spend / low spend challenge that I was giving to myself. Now the idea behind this no spend / low spend challenge is that I would continue to pay fixed expenses, and I've been able to do that, and I would cut back or eliminate almost entirely any sort of extra expenses. But in categories that tend to vary a lot, I was going to give myself an envelope full of cash that I could spend every week. And at the end of the week, I would see how much I saved, or if I went over in that category and had to borrow from another envelope. The ultimate rule of my cash envelope system is that I can't go over the total amount in all 4 envelopes put together. All right, so the first thing that I did was, I'm reading some notes that I have here. I tried a week in January just to see if I liked it and see if I wanted to continue, and I decided I did, because even when I wasn't thinking about it very much and I didn't put any effort into it and I didn't put any thought into it, I still ended up with a savings of $20.24 over the course of that week, and that was spending pretty extravagantly. I think I used my miscellaneous money to go to Starbucks. I was really not paying much attention. So it went pretty well. Now, I have completed week 1. I'm about to complete week 2, and I'll give that update in a few days. But in week 1, it looks like I have a pretty substantial savings compared to what I expected. I expected, quite frankly, that I would go over in at least one category, if not in more than one category. And I've been really, really surprised. So for instance, in food, I live in a very high cost of living part of the country. Our food costs really tend to frighten people who come here to visit. They go to the grocery stores and they go, oh my gosh. So I might at some point take you on a shopping trip and show you how I make the most of my money. But to feed 3 people for a week for $100 is not a bad deal, especially if you want to eat fairly well, as we do. And I still had $8.35 left over at the end of week 1. In the household category, where again I gave myself $100, I had $40 and also 35 cents left at the end. So I had some money left over, which is great. In the gas category, this was the biggest surprise. Both in my test week and in my official week 1, I ended up with $20 out of my $60 still in my envelope. I hadn't spent it. So I've been thinking I've been spending $60 a week on gas. I've been spending $40 a week on gas. I didn't realize that. Maybe gas prices have gone down. Again, I live in a very high cost of living area. Our gas prices never go under $3, and many times they approach $4 per gallon. Now in the miscellaneous category, I had allotted myself $40 and I ended up with $12.44 in my envelope. This means that I had a total savings of $81.15 for week 1. I'm looking forward to checking back in with you very soon to let you know how it went for week 2, and I'll give you a total of week 1 plus week 2. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with this money. I am so excited that I haven't gone over budget that I just wanna sit there and look at it. I'm really loving the cash envelope system. And just to review, I'm gonna show you once again what I did. I took packing tape and I covered regular envelopes, trimming them to fit the size of my bills. And that's what I did. It took me about 20 minutes. You see, it's just a regular envelope. If you look over here, you can see I've cut and folded and I've taped here. It's not fancy, but I was looking on Etsy for cash envelope things and they cost money. And I was like, I don't want to spend money. I'm just now collecting money for the first time ever. I want to save my money. So I have envelopes and I have tape and I have scissors. So there we are. That's my cash envelope system. Maybe I'll create a system based on this and sell it on Etsy myself sometime. All right, for now, I want you to know I'm really excited about my cash envelope system, about my no spend / low spend February, and I hope that this update encourages you if you are trying the same thing or if you would like to. I gotta say, I highly encourage it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my new channel, and I hope that you'll hit the notification bell so you can be the first to see when I upload new videos. The next one coming is my week 2 report, and we'll see how much money I've saved in 2 weeks of a cash envelope system. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.